Have you ever felt like you need to buy every trendy item that comes out with a new season? And I bet you had this feeling that you're not trendy and you're living behind the whole world, making you a loser. Hi guys, my name is Anya, welcome to my channel, and I have been there, of course. I wanted to follow every single fashion trend back in the day, and I was definitely addicted to it. On top of it, I was also very addicted to taking Instagram pictures and posting them every single day, because I felt like if I'm not posting every single day, I will never be successful, I will never be trendy, and I will be a loser as well. And you know what? Chasing trends is a trap, and I have real working tips for you that you can follow to get rid of this bad habit. Just remembering myself 2 years ago that I was absolutely obsessed with trends. I always thought that I need to buy at least one new item every season because I don't want to wear just all the same clothes over and over again. And in order to make new outfits, I need to get new items, which was totally wrong. On top of that, I said that I wanted to take at least one Instagram picture every single day, and I wanted to make my Instagram to be a lookbook where I show a lot of my different everyday looks. You kind of need to show new looks every single time, and I was absolutely trapped with this idea because I literally got an addiction. That was a real addiction. I looked like I am obsessed with this, to the point when I was actually having breakdowns because I didn't know what to wear. I had no new ideas for any looks. I thought that I look boring, that I'm behind the world, I'm living under the rock, and I am definitely losing this game. But I don't feel that anymore. And that was such a breaking free feeling when I finally got through this addiction. And now I wanted to tell you what really helped me. I know that I did a few videos of how not to fall for trends for different seasons and how to try and find your style, but if you're not gonna actually work with your psychological trauma of living behind the world, you're not gonna actually break through this addiction, and you will never actually get rid of this FOMO feeling, like fashion FOMO. So we are gonna fight like survivors today, and we are gonna break this FOMO. First things first, we need to do, as with all the different problems that you need to solve, is to recognize the addiction. Say to yourself that this is an addiction that you need to break through, and the first thing to realize that you actually want a trendy item every time the new trends comes out. The second thing to realize is that you probably scroll through your social media, you see all of those different new trends, and you feel like you're falling behind, like you're living under the rock, that you are definitely, like, your wardrobe is out of this time. It's just like an old-fashioned wardrobe now because people are moving forward and you're not. And the third thing is when updating your wardrobe and buying new things become an obligation, and it becomes stressful because you need to make a good choice for your future wardrobe instead of being fun, which is supposed to be, because fashion is fun actually. So think about that. If you answered yes to all three of those points, chances are you definitely have an addiction. Step number 2 is how to stop chasing trends, how to actually stop yourself, because you can understand, you can see it in your mind, even if you don't want to say, yes, I do have an addiction, but you kind of feel like something is wrong. The most needed step to do is to overcome this peak, this top of the problem where you actually feel addicted. So basically, it's like, let's say when you're eating sugar, you really want to eat sugar, but you want to quit eating sugar. And there is this point when you already stopped eating candies and like different cakes and stuff, and you just feel this peak moment when you just want, right now you want this sugar because your body and because your brain is addicted to sugar and you want to quit it, but your body says no, we need to eat it. There's the same thing with trends. At some point your brain will feel in a peak moment when it will definitely just tell you like, we need this right now, because when you have a lack of something, when you cut out something, this is what your brain needs the most, because it doesn't want to change the addiction. It doesn't want to find another way to find the enjoyment, or to find another way to calm down, or basically change, get out of the comfort zone. And you know, when you will overcome this peak moment, you will feel the relief, no matter what it is. It might be sugar or it might be trends. There are actually 3 things that you can do to help yourself. The first one is don't follow the trend, even if you really want to. Focus on your own wardrobe. And the third thing is to calm down. Let's make it a little more complex. next. The first thing is to not follow the trend. You see the trend you want to buy. You see the goal that you want to go to, but you don't go there. No matter what you want, no matter what your brain says you, no matter if you feel like you're just gonna die right now, you don't buy it. It doesn't matter what it is, don't buy it. Just skip it. Just tell yourself, we're not doing this. Find whatever reason. Say that you're on a budget. Say that you're saving up for something more needed for yourself. Basically tell no. Even if it's on sale, super cheap, who cares? No, we're not buying it, okay? This is the first step. It's very, very important. The second thing is to have control over your own wardrobe. Work with your wardrobe. See what you have and try and make new options. Or if you don't have any new options, nothing works with one another in any more other options, just wear all the same things over and over again. Just every single day, just casual wardrobe, just have real simple options for yourself and don't even care. Yes, you're gonna be looking boring. Yes, you're gonna try to change it. You're gonna feel like you're dying. We're not buying it. We are just working with our wardrobe with an existing one, not buying anything at all. And then the third thing is just to calm down. Just fake it. Tell yourself that, okay, nothing bad will happen. This is not a question of a life and a death. This is not life-changing at all. Nothing will actually happen. And you will see, as soon as this season will end and the new trends will come out, you will not even remember what you wanted to buy. Just believe me. Because what people think, they're gonna gain popularity, or they're gonna gain more friends, or they're gonna just look cool and they will show themselves in a more like win-win way, but nothing will actually happen. The earth didn't stop moving. People didn't start following you. It didn't stop following you, or your friends didn't give up on you. Nothing happened. That's very important. As soon as you will do this one time, you need to make sure that you can keep the stability, because it's very easy to say, okay, I skipped one trend, but I can follow the other one. But no, this is not how it works, okay? You will see over time that you will actually look at all of those trends and you will be much more choiceful with them. You will be much more picky, saying that, okay, this doesn't fit me, this looked too boring. And at some point, as I had this, you will look at all of those trends and you will literally want to vomit from all of them, because you will see them everywhere and you will get tired so quickly like nobody else. The point is to get rid of this habit of constantly seeking trends and constantly trying to fall for them. I have a few tips for you how to keep the stability, and the first one is to filter your content. Most of the time, we just keep on following all the trendy girls because, wow, they're so interesting and everybody's following them. But if you're not living the same life as them, if you don't need to, for example, maybe for your job, to constantly know what's up in the trendy world, in the fashion world, there's no need for you to follow every single fashion influencer, because they just keep on repeating after themselves, and they will definitely make sure that you will fall for this trap of constant shopping, because trends for the most part is marketing and business, and they just keep on making money off of buying all the same clothes, of course. So if the fashion influencer does the only thing of trying to convince you to buy more and more new clothes because you need this and you need that, I would think if we actually need that, and maybe reinvest your attention and your time into following somebody who's actually convincing you to develop your style, or how you can look more unique or interesting just without buying new clothes every single month. Defining your style really helps, and finding your style really helps as well, because usually it gains a lot more uniqueness in your personality. You can show yourself in a more unique way where people will actually remember you from just meeting you one time, especially because not all of the things work for all people. We all have different shapes, different heights, different everything. So instead of browsing what's new and what's trendy for the new year, try and develop your own unique style, which will help you to seek for more interesting things that not a lot of other people will have. Prioritize quality over quantity, and try to invest into the items that will actually keep bringing you joy for at least a few years. That's actually very important for you if you're on a budget as well, and at the same time if you want to develop your own personal style, because investing in the item that a lot of other people have because it's trendy will not actually be prioritizing quality. Because if you didn't buy a certain item to live a long way in your wardrobe, chances are, even if it's a good quality item and you will actually be able to wear it for a few years, you would rather want to sell it because nobody else wear it anymore, instead of keeping it in your wardrobe. That actually also helps with impulsive shopping as well, because most of the times to buy good quality item you need to pay a little or a lot more money, and for this case you need to sometimes even save up a little bit more. But most of the times people buy just a bunch of very cheap items just to get a lot of things that can work every single day and they can just throw them away. But if you want to invest in an item, and if you need to put a little bit more money into buying a certain item, most of the times you will actually make make sure that this is something that you need, this is something that will live a long life, and this is actually something that you would not just want to throw away in 6 months just because it's not trendy. Thinking about buying good quality items will actually make you think if you want to put that much money into a certain item. And don't forget that as soon as you buy a new item, bring it home and try to make as many outfits with this item as you can. And if there's just 1 or 2 looks that you can use this thing for, get rid of it. Just return it, because this is not the item that will probably fit into your wardrobe very well, and you will need to buy additional items to keep this item working for you. And this is definitely not something that we're looking for. To summarize everything that we said here before, I would say that if you will take all of those steps that I told you, if you will use those tips, you will not only feel the relief that you are not addicted to trends anymore, but you will also get rid of this FOMO feeling, and you would know that nothing bad will happen. It doesn't mean that you're living under the rock and people will look weirdly on you like, oh my gosh, you're wearing something that's out of style. No, you will stop feeling pressured that you need to buy a new item just to be in the loop, and you will definitely begin to appreciate the ability to have your own personal style and your own unique taste. So we still came to realization that trends are temporary and style is lasting. I hope you enjoyed this video. Tell me if you will try any of those tips, and I hope that they will help you because they helped me so much. Tell me in the comments down below how you like this video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more styling videos like that. Don't hesitate to hit that like button, and I hope to see you guys in my next video.